do it, so he at home, you know what I mean? And this brother, he got joints like I didn't mean to. He got a joint called Work It Out coming out that we gonna talk about, man. Dope artist, you know what I mean? Let me bring him on up for y'all, man. We got Green Socks in the building, y'all.
You already know what's going on, man. My dog, Easy P, Green Socks, and this joint called Work It Out.
Fraathouse.
Work yourself, man. Make some noise. Let's go, Easy.
Turn it up a little bit. Let the people hear a little bit. Green Socks in the building, y'all. Shout out to my homegirl, she's on the floor. Sat with me on the hook. Yeah. You know the Fraathouse always rock with the dope independent artists. Always. Yeah, that's my joint right there. I was bumping that thing, man. I checked that out, man. Dope.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, man. I see you got a nice little vibe. You know what I'm saying? You on the soul tip.
Yeah, I do a lot of R&B and soul type music, and you know, I try to keep it real smooth, you know.
Yeah, for sure. What's some of your influences? You know, even back in the younger days, like what's some of the music you listened to even before you became an artist?
Well, I can say this. I definitely listened to a lot of Al Green growing up. You know.
That's my dog right
You
there.
know, my parents and all, but I definitely listened to a lot of Earth, Wind, and Fire. And you know, my grandfather was a minister of music in the church, so you know, he has a lot of influence in the music that I make today.
Hey man, a lot of crooners always tell you, boy, they started in that church.
Started in the church house.
Church.
Yeah.
You hear me? What was you in the Baptist church?
Yeah, I grew up in the Baptist church, you know, here in Atlanta.
Did you ever mess with the choir?
Oh yeah, I was in the choir. You know, I sang in the choir for the first 10, 15, about 15 years of my life.
Oh, you for real with it, though.
Oh yeah, I sang, and I know.
Brother said he was in the choir for 15 years.
Hold on, wait a minute. You gotta make me a believer. You hit a little something acapella.
All right.
He done put you on the spot early. You cool with that?
You see in the Fraathouse?
He said, man.
He in the Fraathouse. That's what we do.
He said you ain't saying nothing. Give us a little something, bro.
I've had some good days, and I've had some hills to climb. I've had some weary days, and some sleepless nights. But when I look around, and I think things over, all of my good days outweigh my bad days, and I won't complain. Yeah, okay, yeah, all right.
Hey man, cut it out. You about to make me cry.
Don't cry when you're the one asked me to do it.
Hey, I'm on my own show, man. You can't be having me get emotional up here, man.
Hey, that's what we do. We put motherfuckers on the spot. You know, from time to time.
I can tell you capable of making a tear jerker.
Oh man, I brought out a lot of tears out of life.
You done that before, right? I already know.
Yes, sir.
You did some happy birthdays in your time too, I know, right?
Yeah.
Them acapella happy birthday.
They pull me out the woodwork all the time.
Hey, why black folks always do that when they know you can sing? They don't ask you or nothing. They just pick you out. Hey, sing happy birthday. Him right there.
Ask him why they do it. He just ask him. He know.
Hey, man. You know, you like, I like to put people on the spot.
Right, that's how they do it. But man, you got an awesome voice, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you definitely got it honest. We can tell you've been in that church with it. You know what I mean? That's what the game is lacking. I love soul singers. You know what I mean? Because that's where it started from the essence of it.
Yeah.
You know, you got a lot of artists that get away with, you know, they make their little hits or whatever, but when it comes to singing,
Right.
they might sing, but they don't sing.
Singing is a little bit different than singing. Actually, it's a lot different than singing.
I can tell you sang. You know what I mean?
From the soul.
When did you start doing it on a professional level?
Believe it or not, probably like in 1998.
Okay.
You know, like in late 90s.
Okay. During the Freaknik era.
Oh yeah, during the that's when I decided we were gonna step on out the church.
Right.
You're gonna do the freaking era. There's a lot of freaking going on.
Yeah, there was a lot of freaking going on.
Singing about their side.
How did your people, you know, those of your people that was heavy into the church, I'm sure you got some family like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
How did they feel about you switching up doing secular music when you first started doing it?
Yeah, you know, they still call you by your first name or your real name. They say, "What are you doing here?" You know.
Especially the older folks, like grandma and them, making you feel bad.
Not grandma didn't make me feel bad at all. Granny, Granny was like, "Do your thing."
Oh, Granny was with it?
Yeah, Granny was with it.
Oh, that's what's up.
Granny was with it.
Hey, Granny was the one always put him on the spot. Come cheer, boy.
It ain't nothing like a supportive grandparent.
Hey, nothing like it. I didn't really get a lot of resistance or rejection from my family, though. You know, for the most part, my entire family has always been supportive of, me and my endeavors of music.
Now, have you ever been involved in any contests back in the day?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I've done some
talent shows, contests for money, anything like that.
Yeah. You know, I played the whole chicken second type situation. When I first started, I did some talent shows. Even in high school, did some things like that.
Did you win any of them joints?
Nah.
Or get robbed in any and thought you should have won?
Oh yeah, I've done that plenty of times.
Oh yeah,
I've been robbed. Yeah. You just keep going, don't stop.
Right. Did that discourage you in any way?
No, it didn't discourage me. It just made me thrive and be better.
Okay, that's what's up. So
I come back next time, they gonna know. I took that approach.
Okay. So what's some of the main producers like that you started rocking with when you started doing this professionally?
Well, when I first started, I started with my cousin KJ Raheem, and he started putting me on things that he was doing, and he had Kilo Ali at the time.
Shout out to Kilo Ali.
Shout out to Kilo, my brother.
And that's Atlanta rap history right there.
And my professional resume kind of grew from there. I worked with the Dungeon family. I worked with George Clinton, and I worked with Pastor.
Damn, you worked with George Clinton?
Yeah, I worked with George.
I worked with some of his partners too. I didn't work with George personally, but I worked with Original P. Like I worked with like 4 members from Parliament. Yeah. Them some cool brothers.
Yeah, they are. I worked with Mike P. And they were doing like the P-Funk All-Stars and Trelude, they came by the studio and we kind of jammed out for a couple days.
Now, where was y'all rocking at? Like, what was one of your main hubs, some of the main studios here in Atlanta you done rocked with?
Well, I rocked with, I had my own studio on Memorial Drive, on 2 sides of Memorial Drive, actually.
Oh, what?
Yeah, okay. My first one was actually across the street from the Camp County Jail.
Oh, straight up?
Yeah. My first studio was over there.
Definitely familiar with that.
It used to be in Circuit City, right? And
you was over there near the tag office and all of that.
That's where I was at, over there in that area behind the Burger King and stuff.
Okay.
And then kind of moved up over the years. We went down on the other end towards the Memorial and Cannon Road area, and then we moved over there.
So you was rocking in your own studio?
Yeah, I was rocking in my own studios, and then I got a job at the East Dungeon. Rico Wade and Ray Murray with a job.
Oh, you done rocked with that Dungeon family?
Yeah, I engineered over there for a long time. And,
Oh, you an engineer as well?
Yeah,
Now that I didn't know.
Yeah, I turn them knobs, you know, so I do a lot of mixing and engineering for
Okay. So you hands on, you ain't just an artist, you hands on.
I'm hands on all the way around, man. I do I do singing, I do rapping, I do production, and mixing.
So you do production and engineering.
Yeah, yes,
So
sir.
you in on the mix and everything.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's how I really got my foot in the game. Originally, turning knobs for people.
So you know exactly how you want your
I know
stuff
exactly
to
how I
sound.
want it to sound before I leave my studio.
So who are some of the people with names that made hits that you turned the knobs for yourself? Can you name a couple of those?
I turned knobs on DJ Yola. Once again, like I said, Kilo Ali. I turned knobs on Janelle Monáe record at the Dungeon. I turned knobs for Cool Breeze.
Cool Breeze, I remember Breeze.
Yeah, I turned knobs for Pastor Troy.
Okay.
Yeah, so like I said, G-Rock. You know what I'm saying?
So he got history in Atlanta.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
I've been turning knobs a long time.
I peeped out that you rock with a lot of historic people from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? That you was tapped in with them.
Yeah, man. I've been here in the city a long time, and I got my resume.
Anybody that you currently working with right now?
Right now, I'm working.
That's from the city?
Yeah, this is this guy named Green Socks that I'm working with.
Oh,
Green
yeah.
Socks.
You gotta be working with him.
I'm working with Green Socks.
Say it's all about you right now.
I'm working for Green Socks right now.
That's what's up, man.
Let's get to that. Where that name come from?
Yeah, for real.
Funny thing, right? Okay, so I was getting ready for the show back in the days, like in the 90s and stuff, right? And I went shopping, and I found this outfit, right? But when I got it home and put it on, it was all about the socks. I couldn't stop looking in that full body mirror like, damn, she got those socks. And everywhere I went that night, it was like, hey, bro, you fly, man. I like that, what you got on. And all night, I was just like, man, check out these socks, though. And then I went home and then made a song, Green Socks.
And them things had to be green, huh?
Yeah. and then I changed my name.
Did you feel like the socks was fly before people started complimenting?
I felt like they were fly the minute I put them on. I felt like I had just found my superhero outfit. You know?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I put them on and immediately felt like, pass me on that violin.
So that green socks thing was organic.
Right fast, you know?
So you became a superhero right then.
Yeah, I felt like it.
And never took the green socks off.
I take them off every night. They have to, I have to change them.
I tried to slide that in. He didn't go for it. That's what's up. That's interesting, man. So let's talk about this joint that I love, man. Work It Out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you pushing that like as a single right now, right?
That's actually a single off of a movie soundtrack that Pastor Troy.
That's right. Yeah.
Down to Come Up.
I seen the video with Pastor Troy. And,
Yeah.
Okay, that was to the soundtrack to a movie that Troy was doing.
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay, how did that come about? The collaboration with Troy and the song itself.
Well, that particular song came. I was going through something at the time, and the song reflects. So
yeah, I like the lyrics to it. The message, dope.
Yeah, thank you, man.
It sounds organic.
My partner Big Keith came by one day, and I was playing the song, and he said, "Man, you know what? This is gonna be perfect, man. I'm gonna take this to Troy right now, man." And the next day, Pastor Troy called me on the phone and was just like, "Hey, come on, pull up. Let's get it." So I pulled up,
So you was already working on the joint before you even linked with Troy on the movie.
Yeah. It was a song that I had already been working on for the past couple weeks before he got it, and when he heard it, he thought that it would match what he was doing perfectly, and we just got together.
So was those lyrics based on true events?
Yes, they
were.
Yeah.
That's usually the dopest stuff, man. Like the stuff that's based on reality.
Yeah.
That really come from the heart.
Yeah, I like to call my stuff reality music.
Yeah. That's what's up. I love artists that pull from reality. You know what I mean?
It makes it flow a whole lot easier, you know, and it's easier for me to connect with it. You know, I ain't got to be out here faking. If it's coming, you know, saying from your heart and it's real. You know?
Right. I heard a joint on the Detroit tip you did back in the day with Bizarre. I peeped that out.
Hey,
you know we from Detroit, so I was going through your catalog. I said he did a joint with Bizarre.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Bizarre, man.
How did that come about? Was you in the D when that went down?
No, actually, I met Bizarre here in Atlanta, but you know, I went to Detroit with him a few times. You know.
Word?
Yeah. He actually took me to perform at St. Andrews.
That's the spot.
Yeah. Underground.
Yeah, that was the spot back in the day, man. He took touch St. Andrews.
Yeah. Bizarre took me there. You know.
That's what's up.
So shout out to Bizarre, man. Hey, thanks. You know.
Yeah, man. That's our stomping ground in Detroit, man.
Hey, man. It's for real out there.
St. Andrews, the Shelter. They used to do parties so big that they would have 3 different DJs on 3 different floors.
Right.
They'll have house music at the top, then they'll have the regular party with all types of music on the middle floor, just the all-out party. Then they would have gutter hip-hop in the basement, or they would have hip-hop on the middle floor and have like heavy metal and rock in the basement. Yeah. They used to do 3 different genres in there and have 3 different parties on 3 different floors. And they only charge you one price, and you can move about each floor you want to.
That's dope.
That was the livest shit ever.
3,000 people every Friday.
And we seen a lot of dope live performers there too. So that's history right there, touching that stage. What other places have you been and performed as far as other cities and states that you can remember, and some of your best memories on that?
Well, a lot of my best memories are in Alabama.
Alabama?
You know, as far as doing shows. You know, I performed, you know, in places as far as I performed in Minnesota one time. You know, I really stayed in the Southeast region mostly. You know, but I have been other places, you know, around the country, but mainly the Southeast region is where I've done most of my performances.
Okay. And you get love. You got love in some of those spots.
Yeah. I got love and hate. You know, it's one of those things.
Hey, I love a brother that keep it honest, man.
Yeah, man. I got love and hate. You know,
I can't. It's hard to believe that you would get hated on in a spot.
Hey,
with the talent that you had, like the voice you got or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, there is no limit to the amount of emotion that you get from a crowd. You can get people mad at you for being talented. You can get people mad at you for striking certain emotions that they weren't really ready to deal with. You know?
But you know what? Anybody that's mad at you for being talented, they was haters from the beginning.
Hey man, they know what they supposed to do. Yeah.
So they gonna always be that way.
Right. You know, if ain't nobody hating on you.
Some people just in the crowd to hate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They hecklers to begin with.
Yeah, especially if there's some money involved and there people that are also on the show.
Yeah. So you ever been in a situation where you just didn't get no love that night or whatever? Did that ever discourage you?
It didn't really discourage me, but yes, I've been in those types of situations. But you know, it's not really discouraging. It's eye opening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it'll make you realize, hey,
Yeah.
you know, because you know, if you believe in your music and you know it's good, you know, it's not nothing that anyone in the audience can do to make me feel different about the music that I make. You know, but you know, it could open
So you didn't doubt yourself at all?
Nah, I doubted the integrity of the person in the crowd. I was like, you must not know nothing about music. Why are you here?
Okay.
So, you know.
That's what's up. That's when you that type of artist, that's when you really know yourself. And that's when you really can build a fan base, because that's when you can gear your music to certain people that rock with you. Because you gonna do that, like when you're doing shows everywhere, it just might not be that type of crowd or that type of demographic that night. listen to your style of music.
Right.
That don't mean you not dope.
Right.
That just mean that's not their cup of tea.
Yeah, because listen, for some reason, Pastor Troy likes to take me in the most gutter places to come sing these work it out songs. He like to
Right.
sing in there with all of these.
Right. Places where you know
Oh,
they
my
ain't
God.
even trying to hear that.
Oh my God, he be ready. He be ready for the show, and he be
Wow.
laughing. Yeah.
Wow.
He having a good time. He having a good time.
Troy, you a trip for that, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pastor Troy. You done ran into that brother plenty of times.
Yeah, that's my brother.
Let the people know, where they can find you at, my brother, and anything that you got going on currently right now that you want to speak on.
Well,
all of that good stuff.
Well, currently I'm working on a project called Leaving Abu Dhabi, and I'm working on pulling out some of the music out of the vault. We're gonna do Green Sox unreleased greatest hits, so be looking out for that.
Yeah, don't waste that good music.
Nah, I'm going back to the
pull
vault.
it out.
I'm pulling it on out the vault now.
Yeah.
Going to the vault. So pretty much you can find me on I'm on Facebook, Green Sox. I'm on Instagram, Green Sox as well. On my YouTube channel, it's also official Green Sox, and the one that says Green Sox will be standing there singing. That's pretty much the most current one. We'll be putting all the updates on that channel.
That's what's up, man.
That we're doing. Yeah.
Hey, man, thank you for pulling up in the
thanks
frat
for having
house, man. It's love, my brother. We'll definitely be listening to that good music, and we'll be looking for them Green Sox, yeah?
He'll be back.
Hey, man.
Thanks for having me, man.
That's what's up, man. Y'all already know you watching Fraathouse 11, man. Always spell frat with the double